Hey guys, Jason here again. I just want to talk about some quick little health tips, some things, and it's something that's a personal belief of mine. Doesn't really have, um, you can take it for what it's worth. Like I said, they're personal beliefs, personal opinions. Some of the health tips, some of the stuff that I like to stay away from. Tomorrow we'll talk about some of the stuff. Wow, that's a big old wasp. We'll talk about some of the stuff that I do, believe in as far as, what to eat or those kinds of things. So today, just real quick, some of the things I absolutely have, for those that smoke, I know some of it's just a habit, or an addiction, and that's something that they're having a hard time, getting over or quitting. I've heard that it's very hard to quit smoking, and my sympathy and my love goes out to you guys for those that are trying to quit or otherwise. And if you're not, that's fine too. I still love you guys all the same. It's just something that I've personally chosen to not do, just because I know how much it can, mess up my lungs and mess up the lungs of my kids, even if they're not smoking. If I've got, secondhand smoke, that can completely mess them up. So, a little bit of a, what's up, Josh? A little bit of a personal thing there. The second thing is, I don't drink, no alcohol whatsoever. Again, very similar to the smoking. I just, there's so many, health things that that go into that. Just the science to back it up alone is just astronomical about how bad drinking for you is and whatnot. And I understand, a lot of people can argue that drinking wine at dinner or something, it's great because it gives you lots of antioxidants and those kinds of things. Honestly, you can eat a handful of raisins and get similar results. So, Denise and I, we do other things to help us get those antioxidants and other, the minerals and vitamins that we need and whatnot. And so I personally stick away from it. Especially if you're inebriated, just the choices that can be made. And again, a lot of this goes back to, I don't want my kids to ever see me inebriated. Not that I drink at all, but, if it was ever a thing, hey, Audrey, if it was ever a thing for me, I've seen the dangerous effects of it. And obviously, this kind of goes without saying, kind of a third one. But basically, any banned substance, drugs in general, are things that I don't do because I know the damaging effects of them on the body. Like, I've seen them through friends and just different things that way and whatnot. So it's a lot of, and again, this is a lot of personal choice. I'm not going to condemn anyone for doing any of these things, for smoking, drinking, any drugs. I'm not going to condemn you at all. It's more the fact that I choose not to, and it's some of those health tips that, some of those health things that I do. One of my wife's cousins is a homeopath, bioengineer, doctor and everything, and he always jokes with me that I'm going to live forever because I've got the constitution of a horse, and my body always looks good and whatnot. So it's one of those things that he always comments on. And so I'd recommend you guys, if you're looking to quit, reach out. I'm always willing to help people, if they're needing somebody to be accountable to or anything like that, hit me up. I'm willing to help you in that regard. But these are some of the things that I, try to stay away from and whatnot. There's other things, especially with a lot more of the sciences and stuff coming out. I don't drink coffee, and I stay away from most teas. Obviously, herbal teas and stuff like that I'm good with, but most your black teas and your black coffee, those kinds of things, those are the things I stick way far away from. Again, this is personal preference, and it's helped me. I've seen it firsthand and whatnot. This is another one. I don't do great at this one. I slip every once in a while, but it's just pop the occasional soda or whatever. That way, I actually did really good for about 5 years, and then went on on an LDS service mission, and when I went on the LDS service mission, they had a lot of pop down in Chile where I went, and so it made it very hard to just get water. I mean, don't get me wrong, I drank as much water as I possibly could, but it just made it harder. So yeah, like honestly, guys, these are some of the health tips that I live by, and I've got I got proof from a doctor that can see inside and out or whatnot of how well my organs and everything are functioning and whatnot that way. So I just thought I'd pass this on to you guys, and if like I said, if you are looking to quit or looking for some help that way, some accountability, whatever, reach out. You got no judgment from me, nothing but love. Sending that out to all you guys. You got nothing but love. Honestly, I love y'all, and thank you everybody for watching this either live or on the recap. I appreciate it and whatnot that way. So again, this is Jason as always, and peace out and bangarang, guys.